Welcome to Nearpod app for a digital classroom. This is lesson 2, Discovering Nearpod. This is our to-do list for this lesson. First, we're going to start with a review of lesson 1. In lesson 1, you acquired an Apple ID and a password to shop for apps in the App Store. We also visited the App Store. We downloaded Nearpod for Teacher, and your task was to download Nearpod for Student in a student-issued device. We're going to create an account with Nearpod, and we're also going to create a lesson today. If you remember from lesson 1, there are 2 icons for Nearpod, one for teacher and one for the student app. Both versions are for Nearpod to present a lesson, and they're both required to do your presentation. You are going to be doing your editing on Nearpod, the teacher version. Nearpod teacher version, as you can see on the lower right-hand side of the screen, is the icon with the gray, orange, and aqua lines. Remember, Nearpod teacher is where you're going to be doing your editing and creating your lesson. Nearpod student is going to be downloaded to the student-issued device, and this is where the students are going to be able to see your presentation. All the editing that we do is going to be just devoted for the teacher. When you first click on the Nearpod app, you will be prompted to create a free account. You will be asked for your first name, your last name, your email, and you will be prompted to create a password. On this one, you will only submit the information once, and you will not need to verify via email of the information. The moment you click on sign up, you will be prompted to the home screen. Again, you will be editing from your iPad on the Nearpod app. For the sake of this training, I will be editing directly from my Mac. On the home screen for Nearpod, you will have 5 options: My Library, Store, Join, Create, and Reports. Today, we will be using the Create section, which is the 4th option. When you log in to the Create option, you will see the home screen titled My Presentation. In order for you to create a new presentation for your lesson, you will choose the option New Presentation. You see how the option highlights, and it automatically prompts you to a new screen called Untitled Presentation. From this screen, you're able to edit the title for your lesson. You click Enter, and then you can see 2 slides that were added automatically, slide number 1 and slide number 2. Okay. For slide number 1, it's a welcome screen. On this one, it automatically creates it by saying welcome Nearpod. And then slide number 2 on the right hand side, it's your last page. It's like a thank you slide, sort of a thank you slide. You have the option of keeping those or deleting them. If you would like to delete them, you click on it and then press delete. If you would like to delete the title one, you would click on it and then press delete. We're not going to do that just yet. We're going to leave them as is. I will prompt you to your right hand side of the screen where the plus sign icon is highlighted. For this one, we're going to create a new slide. You press on Add Content, Add Slide, and there you have it. This is your new slide. You click on Text, and we're going to title this one Sample Page. This is very similar to what you would create in other software such as PowerPoint or even Word. And then you click on Save. Now this is the bare minimum that you can do on a slide. My suggestion would be for us to now edit the title. If you double click on that, you will be able to edit. And then click on save. And you can do the same for the last or the credits thank you slide. If you click on done, it's going to ask you to publish the presentation. You click yes. And this is the title you will enter that will be available for your students. I will title this my first Nearpod presentation. And you can select the grades that it's aimed at and the subject matter if you wish to do so. There we go. You have created your first Nearpod. So that was lesson 2. We'll see you in lesson 3. We're going to be ready to add more options and multimedia to your presentation. Thank you.